Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Azure DevOps.
Now we'll create CICD pipeline for Dynamics 365 and Power Platform, which is continuous integration and continuous deployment. For that, open the project, click on project. It opens the project. Click on pipelines. Click on new pipeline. Click on use the classic editor. It's asking the source. It got selected Azure Git. Let it be like that. And it's asking the team project, which project we want to create the pipeline. Let it be. And the repository. These all are repositories into my project. So let it be like that. And it's asking the branch, which branch we want to create our pipeline. It got selected as a master. Let it be like that. Click on continue. And it's asking to select the template. We are going with the empty template. For that, click on empty job. Now we need to give the name for this pipeline. Let's give the name. Click on save. Pipeline got saved. Now we need to allow the scripts to access auth token. For that, click on agent job 1. Scroll down. Allow the scripts to access auth token. Click on save. Now we need to add the task to this agent job 1. For that, click on plus icon. Now we need to add PowerShell script task to maintain when the solution got committed into repository. Let's search for PowerShell. Click on add. Now we need to export our solution from dev environment. So that we need to add Power Platform build tool task to this agent job 1. For that, search for Power Platform. Click on add tool installer. Now we need to add export task to this pipeline. Click on add. Now export task got added to agent job 1. We need to unpack the exported solution. For that, we need to add unpack solution task. Click on add. We got added unpacked solution task. After that, commit our unpacked solution to the repository. For that, we need to add command line task to this agent job. So let's search for command line. Click on add. And we got added exported and unpacked solution task. After that, we added command line script task to commit our unpacked solution to the repository. Now we need to pack unpacked solution in the repository. So let's search for Power Platform build tool task. Click on pack solution task. This task helps us to pack the solution which we got unpacked into the repository. Now we need to import the packed solution into build environment. Let's add import task to this agent job. Click on add. we got added import task. Now we need to publish our solution after the import. Let's add publish customization task to this agent job. Click on add. Now we need to export the solution which we imported into the build environment. For that, add export task. Click on add. We are going to export both managed and unmanaged solution from build environment. Let's add one more time export task. Now we need to add publish artifacts task to keep our solutions which are exporting from build environment to the artifacts. So let's search for publish artifacts. Click on add. Now we got added all tasks to. We need to fix the issues of each task in the build pipeline. Let's click on PowerShell script. It's asking the script to this task. It has two types of scripts which are file and inline. We are going with the inline script. Select the inline. It's asking the script. Let's give the PowerShell script to this task. As I mentioned, PowerShell script tasks help us to maintain when the solution got committed into repository. This is the PowerShell script maintains the dates when the solution got committed into the repositories. And export task is asking settings. Click on export task. It's asking authentication type. Select the service principal. Click on refresh. We are going to export the solution from dev environment. Let's select the service connection for dev. And it's asking solution name. Let's give the solution name as variable. Now we need to give the value for this variable. For that, click on variables. We have two types of variables here, which is pipeline variables and variable groups. Pipeline variables are the variables which are specific to this pipeline. We cannot use in other pipelines. Variable groups are group of variables which we can add n number of pipelines. Earlier we created a variable group, so click on variable groups, and it's saying no variable group got added to this pipeline. To add variable group to this pipeline, click on link variable group. It opens all variable groups in the project. Let's select the ALM group. Click on link. Variable group got added to this pipeline. It has the variable name and it has the value for that. Let's go back to the task. Click on export task. It's asking solution output file, which means the directory where we want to keep our exported solution. Let's give the directory for that. This is the directory which we are going to keep our exported solution as unmanaged. This is Microsoft defined directory, and click on unpack solution task. It's asking solution input file, which means the path for that solution file where we got exported. So let's copy the exported solution path and give the same directory to unpack solution task as a input file directory. And it's asking target folder to unpack the solution, which means the folder where we want to unpack our solution. Let's give the directory to unpack our exported solution. Yeah, this is the directory which we are going to keep our unpacked solution, and click on command line script. It's asking the script to commit our unpacked solution to the repository. Let's give the script for this task. Yeah, this is the script which helps to commit our unpacked solution to the repository. Now we need to pack our unpacked solution which committed into repository. Let's click on pack solution task, and it's asking source folder of solution to pack, which means the folder where we unpacked to pack. Give the path to pack the solution. So let's give the directory to pack the solution. So this is the directory which we got unpacked our exported solution. So it's asking solution output file, which means the directory where we want to keep our packed solution. Let's give the directory for that. So this is the directory which we are going to keep our packed solution. Now we need to import our packed solution to build environment. So let's click on import solution task. It's asking authentication type. Let's select the service principal. Click on refresh. Select the service connection for build environment. And it's asking solution input file, which means the directory where we got packed solution. So let's give the directory where we packed our solution. This is a directory where we got packed our solution. After import, we need to publish the customization in the build environment. So let's click on publish customizations task. It's asking the authentication type. Let's select the service principal, click on refresh, select the service connection for build environment. Now we need to export our solution from build environment as managed and unmanaged solutions. So let's click on export task. Let's change the display name for this export task to export unmanaged solution. And it's asking authentication type. Select the service principal, click on refresh. We are going to export the solution from build environment. So let's select the service connection for build environment. And it's asking solution name. Let's give the solution name as variable. And it's asking solution output file, which means the directory where we want to keep our exported solution. Let's give the directory for that. This is a directory which we are going to keep exported unmanaged solution. Now click on export task. Let's change the display name to managed export. And it's asking authentication type. Let's select the service principal, click on refresh. We are going to export the solution from build environment. Let's select the service connection for build environment. It's asking the solution name. Let's give the solution name as a variable. It's asking the solution output file, the directory where we want to keep our exported managed solution. Let's give the directory for that. This is the directory which we are going to keep our solution. We are going to export as managed. So let's select export as managed. Now we need to keep these exported solutions into artifacts. So let's click on artifacts. This is a artifacts directory which we are going to keep our exported both managed and unmanaged solutions. And this is a folder name. If we want to change, we can change the name. So let's give the name to ALM click on save. Pipeline got saved. This is the pipeline will helps us to export the solution from dev environment and unpack the solution which we exported and commit into Azure repository. Then we pack the solution which we committed into the repository. The packed solution we are importing into build environment as unmanaged. Then we are exporting the solution from build environment both managed and unmanaged and keeping both solutions into the artifacts. To run this pipeline, click on queue, click on run. Agent job 1 is queued. Click on agent job 1. PowerShell script is executed. Power Platform tool installer is installing tools to this agent job 1. Export task is exporting the solution from dev environment as unmanaged. It got unpacked the solution which we exported from dev environment and also committed the unpacked solution to the repository and packed the unpacked solution as well. Now it's importing the packed solution to the build environment. it got published the customization and exporting unmanaged solutions by build environment task is started. It got exported from build environment as unmanaged. Exporting a managed solution from build environment task is started. It's publishing the artifacts to the now pipeline got executed successfully. Let's go back to the pipeline. We can see in a related section there is one published and one consumed artifacts. Let's click on it. We got renamed the artifacts folder to ALM. Let's expand. We have two solutions, which is unmanaged and managed solutions are added to the artifacts, and click on consumed artifacts. This is the repository which we got created this artifacts. So this is the consumed artifacts, and also we unpacked and committed our solution into the repository. So to see that solution in the repository, click on repos. This is the solution we got committed into repository as unpacked solution. Let's expand this folder. So these are the components in the solution got created individual folders in a committed solution in the repository. Let's go back to the pipeline. This is how we create a build pipeline to export solution from dev environment and unpack, commit into repository, then unpacked solution to pack the solution, import into build environment as unmanaged, and export the solution from build environment both managed and unmanaged. Keep that solution into the artifacts. This CI pipeline we triggered manually. To automate this CI pipeline trigger, click on ellipse, click on edit pipeline, click on triggers on the top. We have schedule option to trigger this pipeline. For that, click on add. We have these options to select when this pipeline need to trigger. So we can give whenever we want to trigger this pipeline. And we have other option called build completion, which means any build pipeline got executed successfully, then trigger this CI pipeline. In that scenario, this option will helps to automate this CI pipeline. Now we need to create CD pipeline to import our solution into UAT and production environment, the solution which we got exported and kept into the artifacts. For that, click on release, click on new. We have two options. One is new release pipeline, other one is import release pipeline. Let's click on new release pipeline. It's asking to select the template, so let's select the empty job, and it's asking the stage name. Let's give the stage name as UAT. Click on close. Now let's give the name for this CD pipeline. Click on save, click on OK. Now release pipeline got saved. The release pipeline is asking artifacts. To add an artifacts to this release pipeline, click on add, and it's got selected source type is build and selected as a project is MSDYN 365, and we got created our CI pipeline into the same project. Let's select the source build pipeline which we got created, alm.build. Let's select that, and default version it got selected as a latest. Let it be like that. And alias name it got selected alm.build. Let's rename to build. Click on add. Now we got added built artifacts to this release pipeline. Now we need to import the solution from artifacts to UAT environment. For that, we need to create a release pipeline to import solution into UAT environment. For that, click on UAT stage. It opens up the UAT stage pipeline, and click on agent job 1. Scroll down, select scripts to access auth token, click on save, click on OK. Now we need to add Power Platform build tool task to import our solution into UAT environment. For that, click on plus icon, search for Power Platform. We need to add tool installer, so let's click on add, and we need to import the solution from artifacts to UAT. For that, click on import task, click on add. After import, we need to publish our customizations to the UAT environment. Let's add publish customization task as well. Click on add. Now we all added task to import our solution into UAT environment, and import task is asking some setting needs to be done. Let's click on the import task, and it's asking authentication type. Let's select the authentication type to service principal, and it's asking service connection. Click on refresh. Need to give the service connection for UAT environment. Let's select the alm.uat and it's asking solution input file, which means the directory where the solution input file. Let's give the directory for this input file. For that, click on ellipse. It opens up the linked artifacts and folder name is build. Let's expand the folder. It got opened ALM folder, the folder where we kept our solution artifacts. So let's expand ALM. We have two solutions which are managed and unmanaged. So let's select the managed solution, click on OK. So this is the directory which we are going to get the solution file to import into build environment. Now we got fixed all the issues for import solution task. Let's click on publish customizations. It's asking the service connection. So let's change the authentication type to service principal. Click on refresh. Give the service connection for UAT environment. Let's select the alm.uat. Now we got fixed all attentions to this raise pipeline. Click on save. Now click on pipeline. Now we got added the stage to release pipeline to import our solution from artifacts to UAT environment. Now we need to add another stage to import our solution to the production environment. For that, click on add new stage or clone the stage. Let's click on new stage. Click on empty job. Give the stage name to prod. Click on cancel. Now we need to add the task to import solution into prod environment. Let's click on job. Now we need to allow the scripts to access auth token to this agent job. Let's click on agent job. Allow the scripts to access auth token. Click on save. Click on OK. Now this agent job got saved. Now we need to add Power Platform build tool task to this agent job to import the solution into production environment. For that, click on plus icon, search for Power Platform. We need to add tool installer. Let's click on add. We need to import the solution into production environment. For that, click on import task. After import, we need to publish our customizations. For that, add publish customizations. Click on add. Now we got added all tasks to import solution into production environment. An import task is asking some setting needs to be fixed. Let's click on import task. It's asking service connection. So let's select the authentication type to service principal. Click on refresh. Select the service connection for production environment. Let's select the alm.prod and it's asking solution input file, which means the directory of the solution file to be import into production environment. For that, click on ellipse. It's open up the linked artifacts. Let's expand the build. We have ALM folder where our solution artifacts are kept. Let's expand the ALM folder. Select the manage solution. Click on OK. This is a directory we are going to get the solution file to be installed into production environment. Now we got fixed all attentions to the import solution task. Click on publish customization task, and it's asking service connection. Let's change the authentication type to service principal. Click on refresh, select the production environment service connection. Now we got fixed all attentions to this pipeline. Let's save this pipeline. Click on save, click on OK. Let's go back to the pipeline. For that, click on pipeline. Now we got added two stages to this CD pipeline, which is for UAT and production environment. To run this pipeline, click on create release. Click on create. Release 1 has been created. Click on release 1. UAT is queued. Click on UAT stage. It started executing the release pipeline. Job is getting initialized. It's downloading the artifacts from ALM folder. Started installing the Power Platform build tools to this release pipeline. It started importing the solution into UAT environment. It got imported the solution into UAT environment. Now publish customization is started to publish the solution which we got imported into the UAT environment. The pipeline got executed successfully. Let's go back to the release pipeline. UAT got executed successfully and production environment started importing the solution to production environment. It's installing Power Platform tool installer, installing tools to this stage. It started importing the solution to production environment. solution got imported into the production environment. Now it's publishing the customizations. Yeah, pipeline got executed successfully, which means the solution got imported into the production environment. And here we can see release pipeline got triggered manually. To automate this process, click on edit release pipeline. And here we can see power icon on build artifacts. It's saying that continuous deployment triggers. Let's click on that, and continuous deployment trigger is disabled, so let's enable the trigger. Now it's saying that creates a release every time new build is available. Let's click on save, click on OK, cancel this window. When new build is available to this artifacts, the release pipeline will start executing, and we have pre-approval triggers for every stage. Let's click on, and we have pre-deployment approval. Let's enable that. It will ask the users to whom we need to approve to deployment. Let's search for the user. Click on save, click on OK, cancel this window. Now this release pipeline will execute when new build is available in the artifacts. Once the build is available in the artifacts, it will trigger UIT stage and ask for the approval to import the solution into UIT environment. And we have post approval for each stage. Let's click on icon. It's asking the post deployment approval. Let's enable that. Give the user or group. Click on save, click on OK, cancel this window. Now after importing the solution into the UIT, it will ask the approval to import the solution into production environment. So to test this, let's run the build pipeline. For that, go to pipelines, open the build pipeline, click on new run, select the diagnostics, click on run, agent job is queued, click on open. Tool installer is installing tools to build pipeline. It started exporting the solution from dev environment. Solution got exported and solution started importing to the build environment. It got imported the solution into build environment. Now publishing the customization in build environment. It start exporting the solution as unmanaged from build environment. It started exporting managed solution from build environment. It's publishing artifacts to the ALM folder. Build CI pipeline got executed successfully. We'll check for the release CD pipeline. For that, click on release, and here we can see that it's pending approval on UAT stage, and here we can see that release 3 already got created and it's pending approval at UAT stage. Let's open the release 3. It got triggered automatically, continuous deployment. When new build got added to the build artifacts is available, and it's asking approval at UAT stage. When I click approve, it will start importing the solution to UAT, and we have cancel. It will cancel this release to UAT environment. Let's approve the release. Click on approve. Let's close this window. UAT stage is queued. It started importing the solution to UAT environment. It's installing Power Platform tool to UAT stage. Now it started importing the solution to UAT environment. It got imported the solution to UAT environment. Now it's publishing the solution in UAT. UAT stage executed successfully. The solution got imported into UAT environment and we added post approval at UAT stage, which means if I approve this, it will start executing production stage. Let's approve. Click on approve, close window. Now production stage is started executing to import the solution into a production environment. This is how we create CICD pipelines to export and import solutions from one environment to another environment with the help of build and release pipelines.
That's it for now. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.